Hi everyone, got another product review for you. Today we're going to be talking about Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. Now, you might think this is sort of a mundane product to be doing a review out of. However, whether you're traveling or hiking or camping, hygiene products are something that you're going to be using every day, so I thought this deserved a mention. Also, this has a pretty interesting history behind it, so before I start talking about the product itself, I'm going to do a little bit of reading off of Wikipedia and the company website just to give you an idea of where this is coming from. So sit back and relax, and it's story time. Emanuel H. Bronner was the eccentric maker of Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, a concentrated liquid notable for the vast amounts of lather produced from a few drops and the vast amounts of tiny text on its packaging. Although his parents were killed in the Holocaust, Bronner believed in the goodness and unity of humanity. Emanuel Bronner was born in Heilbronn, Germany, to the Heilbronner family of soap makers. He emigrated to the United States in 1929, dropping Heil from his name. As his father was Jewish, he pleaded with his parents to emigrate with him for fear of the then ascendant Nazis, but they refused. His last contact with his parents was in the form of a postcard saying, "You are right, your loving father." Bronner started his career making products by hand in his home. The product labels were crowded with statements of Bronner's philosophy, which he called All One God Faith and the Moral ABCs. Many of Bronner's references came from Jewish and Christian sources, such as the Shema and the Beatitudes. Other sources included poets such as Rudyard Kipling. They became famous for their idiosyncratic style, including hyphens to join long strings of words and the liberal use of exclamation marks. In 1947, while promoting his moral ABCs at the University of Chicago, Bronner was arrested and committed to a mental hospital in Elgin, Illinois, from which he escaped after shock treatments. After moving his family several times, he settled in Escondido, California, where eventually his soap-making operation grew into a small factory. At his death in 1997, it produced over 1 million bottles of soap and other products a year, but was still not mechanized. The firm has been subject to many published articles and has supported many charitable causes. After Bronner's death, his family continued the business. They have said the labels he wrote will not change except when required by government regulation. As of 2009, the Bronner company still lists hemp oil in addition to jojoba oil in the ingredients. So, this year marks the 60th anniversary of the Dr. Bronner Magic Soap Company, and also it marks the 150th year anniversary of the soap making tradition in the Bronner family. And I think they're down to their 5th generation right now. Emanuel Bronner was the 3rd generation and the founder of the company. His son Ralph is the 4th, and I think Ralph's kids are actually running the company. Ralph is actually a pretty interesting character. I'll put a link on the right-hand side. The Dr. Bronner Soap Company has a bunch of YouTube videos where Ralph tells these funny stories about his dad and about the soap company in general. And pretty kooky, but it's kind of craziness that you can get on board with just because it's so interesting and it's pretty feel-good. I mean, they all have a pretty positive message, and they're all about a community sense of bringing people together despite their differences. For example, a little side note, for those of you who don't know, Castile soap is the technical definition behind Castile soap is soap that's made with olive oil harvested from the Castile region of Spain. However, I believe right now Dr. Bronner's is using olive oil harvested from the Middle East as a project trying to get Jewish and Arab communities to work together in harvesting the oil. So they're all about trying to bring people together no matter how different they are. So that's a really good kind of company philosophy. In addition to that, Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap is listed under the USDA as being in the National Organic Program. Also, it's fair trade, so you can feel good about buying this stuff. But enough of that crunchy granola hippie stuff. Let's get to the actual soap itself. The soap is marketed as having 18-in-1 uses. I went all over the website. I couldn't find all 18 uses, but the main uses I found for the soap included being used as a body wash, as a shampoo, for laundry, for cleaning your house, for example, for degreasing and for cleaning floors, and also as a toothbrush. So I'm actually going to get down to each of the uses. This is the liquid soap, of course, and I also bought the bar soap, and I used both of them, and I'm just going to talk about some of my general impressions while using it. As a body wash, they both work great. I mean, it doesn't take much at all. In fact, you just roll around the bar in your hand, or you pour a few drops in your hand, or you pour a few drops into a loofah, and it's going to work up into a lather really quickly, and it cleans quite well without leaving kind of a oily residue, so it works quite well for a body wash. I've actually used both of these as a cleaning product for doing laundry. Now, if you're going to use the liquid for a laundry, they recommend using 1/4 of a cup to 1/3 of a cup for a load of laundry. For a bar soap, I would recommend using the bar soap for washing by hand. So You just take your clothes in the sink, wet them up, use the bar, rub it down, and then use it to scrub the soap, and you'll get a good lather really quickly. As for a cleaning product, you can use this to clean your floors. They recommend diluting it 1 part to 40 for light cleaning and full strength for heavy degreasing duties. And in fact, they say that if you dilute it 1/2 ounce for, say, 2 gallons, you can use it as a cleaning solution for helping to wash children who have very sensitive skin. So it's very good as a cleaning product. As a shampoo, I've actually used both of these as a shampoo, and it cleans quite well. However, as a shampoo, if you just use this, this is going to dry your hair out a little bit just because it cleans so well. So I would recommend using a separate conditioner, which the Bronner company also sells separately. As a toothbrush, this morning I actually used this liquid stuff as a toothpaste, and it works, but it doesn't taste the greatest. It's not that great a taste, so I would recommend using regular toothpaste. I mean, in a pinch you can use this if you run out of toothpaste, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Try it out for yourself. I don't know, you might dig it. I didn't, but it works as a toothpaste if you need to use it. Also, for the bar soap, if you're wondering what the difference between the liquid and the bar versions are, let me just scan up here on the web page and find the differences here. The liquid soap uses potassium hydroxide to saponify the vegetable oil, so basically it just keeps it liquid. The bar soap uses sodium hydroxide to keep it solid. So other than that, these can be used interchangeably. The reason I wanted to mention this soap in the very first place, however, is if you're traveling, however, I would really recommend using the bar soap just because it has all those different uses, and then it can pack down on your weight. Because of airline restrictions with liquids, if you get rid of this and you bring a bar or two of the bar soap, you're not going to have to worry about a shampoo, a body wash, or a detergent to clean your clothes when you're washing your clothes in a sink while traveling. All you have to do is bring this one bar and you're going to have all those different uses. Plus, because it's a solid, you're not going to have to worry about the liquids restrictions. You can just bring a couple of bars and you'll be set for all of those different hygiene uses. So that would be my tip when you're traveling internationally and you have to go on a plane, you're worried about how many liquids you can bring. Just get a couple bars of the Dr. Bronner soap and you'll be covered for washing your clothes, washing your body, and washing your hair. Then you'll only have to worry about bringing toothpaste and say a separate conditioner for your hair, and then you'll be all set. So it'll reduce your weight and the bulk of having to carry all these different hygiene items. Just bring a couple bars of the Bronner soap and you'll be fine. It comes in a variety of different scents. I actually prefer the peppermint version just because when you take a shower with this you get like a nice little tingle and you feel all cool and refreshed. There's also the lavender version and a couple other different scents. Forgive me for not being able to mention them right now, I don't have the page up, but check them out. The one hit I'll give this though is the fact that they are a little bit more expensive. I mean, 1 bar of soap is probably going to cost you about $4 or $5. So if you look around, however, you can probably find some pretty good deals. Every now and then you can go on Amazon and they'll have like a big jug of the liquid version on sale for like 20 to 25 bucks. So keep an eye out. And if you go check out some of your specialty supermarkets, for example Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, you might be able to find some sales on the soaps. So just look around. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this product, and in fact, I'm probably going to switch my soap needs to Dr. Bronner's soap just because it's so versatile and I can use it for all these different purposes. So that's my little review. Check it out. You might like it, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.